Caitlin Clark is increasingly being likened to LeBron James, as her remarkable influence on the basketball court mirrors the comprehensive impact that James has had throughout his career.
Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA. That should be celebrated, and it's because of Caitlin Clark. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked up.
Her ability to dominate the game, both in terms of skill and leadership, is drawing these high-profile comparisons, highlighting her growing prominence in the sport. Her exceptional talent for finishing strong near the basket has fueled this recent comparison. Clark's ability to consistently score from within 5 feet of the hoop is reflected in her impressive 62.7% shooting percentage. This remarkable accuracy not only highlights her precision, but also establishes her as the top guard in the league when it comes to 2-point field goals. Her dominance in this area underscores her effectiveness and reliability on the court, making her a formidable player in every sense. Her ability to score near the basket is as effective as some of the top big men in the league. Since the Indiana Fever returned from the Olympic break, she has particularly excelled at driving to the hoop and finishing. Clark's approach to dominating the game and her aggressive drives to the basket bring to mind the way James exerts his influence on the court. Over time, I've drawn parallels between her skills and those of other basketball greats, including Jason Kidd, Steve Nash, and Steph Curry. Her rebounding and ability to push the tempo mirror Kidd's dynamic playmaking, while her creativity on the court is reminiscent of Nash's innovative style. Additionally, her impressive long-range shooting has shades of Curry's remarkable accuracy from beyond the arc. When you combine all these abilities, you notice glimpses of LeBron, particularly in her assertive scoring style. Caitlin Clark continues to be a significant draw, not just on television, but also for live audiences. When these two teams last met, an impressive 17,576 fans filled the State Farm Arena, eager to see her in action. Normally, the Gateway Center, which hosts the Atlanta Dream, seats about 3,500 people. In a recent game against the Phoenix Mercury, featuring a legendary player who has been a key figure in women's basketball for 2 decades, only 3,200 fans attended. Despite the star power of Diana Taurasi, they couldn't fill the smaller arena. However, when Caitlin Clark is in town, the situation changes dramatically. The arena not only sells out, but standing room-only tickets are also needed to accommodate the crowd. The upcoming game against the Atlanta Dream is expected to set a new attendance record for a WNBA game in Georgia. Every effort is being made to ensure that every seat in the State Farm Arena is filled.
I think that applies to a lot of people out here. Thousands of fans expected to pack into State Farm Arena. They're going for a record here. They could see 19,000 fans. This would be the most at a WNBA game in Georgia's history.
The Atlanta Dream has been actively promoting the event on social media with the bold message. This time, we walk amongst legends. This time, we set the record. They are doing everything possible to make this game an unforgettable event, including producing an exciting hype video to energize and engage the audience as history is made. The last time these two teams played, a remarkable crowd of 17,575 fans attended. So, what's the expected turnout this time? Could we see 17,700 or even as many as 18,000 fans for this Atlanta Dream game? This is a clear example of the Caitlin Clark effect. Caitlin Clark's appeal goes beyond her exceptional skills and ability to uplift her teammates. It's her captivating presence that captivates fans. Her impact on the game is remarkable, drawing attention not only across the United States, but also sparking excitement worldwide. She has a unique ability to captivate audiences and elevate the sport of women's basketball to new heights. Her presence turns every game into the most sought-after event, much like when the Yankees or Lakers are in town. Now, the Indiana Fever has become the must-watch team, with this game being hailed as the most anticipated of the season. The Atlanta Dream is fully aware of the excitement surrounding Caitlin and is capitalizing on it. They have a strong grasp of how to effectively promote their star players. Whenever Caitlin Clark is set to play, they relocate the game from their smaller venue to a larger arena, making sure to highlight the significance of the event. The Dream consistently and vigorously promotes their events. I hope other teams will take a similar approach and actively promote games when Caitlin Clark is playing. They're not just casually mentioning the matchup anymore, they're already declaring it a sellout. Every seat is taken, so if you are thinking of just walking in and grabbing a comfortable spot, you'll need to reconsider. The only option left is standing room tickets, something more typical at a Major League Baseball game than a basketball game. It's a rare sight. Now, how will the Indiana Fever perform? They must start strong and aggressive. Another slow start like last time isn't an option. If Melissa Smith is on fire, that's great. If not, adjustments need to be made quickly. The same goes for Kelsey Mitchell. With the 6th or 5th seed in sight, every game is crucial, especially as we near the end of the WNBA season. After a game they could have realistically won, how will the team bounce back? If the other team shoots 25% and we hit 35% from three-point range, it should be a win. But if we start slow and miss our shots, the defense must hold strong until Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Alia Boston find their rhythm. I'm eager to see how Coach Christy Sides handles the rotations this time. Will we see more of Dantas or less of Tammy? What about Erica Wheeler, who played for the Atlanta Dream last time? Will she get some minutes? And how many will Lexi see? We need to put our best lineup on the court because this is a big night. The CC Tour is coming to Atlanta, and I hope the fans who paid good money to see Caitlin Clark won't be disappointed if the Fever comes out flat or if there are questionable coaching decisions. These fans deserve an exciting game, and let's hope they get one. Here's an interesting fact. The Indiana Fever has the highest average attendance across 29 games in the WNBA, while the Atlanta Dream has the lowest. Yet, both teams are set to make history with the largest WNBA game in Georgia. As Angel Reeve wisely noted, if it were easy, it would have been done already. If everyone was a draw, women's basketball would be in a different place. Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever's point guard, has been attracting attention recently, and it's not solely due to her outstanding play on the court. At just 22 years old, the rookie is also making headlines with her confident remarks and strong, competitive nature. After being overlooked by the U.S. Olympic women's basketball team, Clark decided to take a well-deserved break, allowing herself the time to rest, recharge, and refocus on her game. This period of reflection and recovery seems to have paid off, as her performance has been nothing short of outstanding since her return. She's been on a remarkable winning streak, proving that the time off was exactly what she needed to elevate her game to new heights. On Sunday, Clark broke a WNBA record for the most assists in a season by a rookie, adding 9 more to bring her total to 232. Caitlin Clark is on course to surpass the record of 316, set by Alyssa Thomas last year. However, her recent actions have garnered even more attention. During the third quarter, after missing a shot, Clark hit the base of the basket out of frustration, which led to a technical foul. The referee told her that this behavior was disrespectful to basketball, but Clark saw it differently. She explained, "It wasn't about my team, the referees, or the opposing team. It was just my competitive spirit. I felt I should have made more shots. Surprisingly, Clark thanked the referee for the technical foul, saying it motivated her to play even harder. I think we improved a lot after that. I'm grateful to him for that, she added. The most unexpected moment came when Clark responded to a question meant for her teammate, Lexi Hull, about purchasing season tickets for her family. When Hull, who had just scored a career-high 22 points against the Seattle Storm, was asked if she would buy season tickets for her family, Clark jumped in, remarking, "Those are really expensive. It's like our entire salary to afford them. I'm serious. We need some help with that." Even though Caitlin Clark earns millions from endorsements, her remark about needing help to purchase season tickets for her family surprised some people. However, there's no doubt that Caitlin Clark isn't shy about voicing her opinions and making an impact both on and off the court. It's clear that Caitlin Clark's rookie salary of $76,535, part of her 4-year contract worth $338,056, is modest compared to the earnings of male players in the NBA. The WNBA's collective bargaining agreement, which was put in place in 2020 and will last until 2027, sets restrictions on player salaries. However, with Clark's increasing popularity, the balance of supply and demand is now leaning more towards benefiting the players. During her time at Iowa, Clark earned an impressive estimated $3 million through name, image, and likeness (NIL) deals before even setting foot on a WNBA court. She managed to secure highly lucrative contracts, each worth 8 figures, with Nike for her own signature line of shoes and with Wilson for her personalized basketballs. Beyond these deals, she has also established partnerships with major brands like Gatorade, Panini, Xfinity, Gainbridge, and State Farm. When you add it all up, her projected career earnings could easily exceed $400 million. So why is she such a big deal? Her last college game drew in a staggering 24 million viewers, more than 3 times the audience that tuned in for Serena Williams' final tennis match. Additionally, over 3 million people watched her get drafted into the WNBA. When Clark voices her frustration about WNBA salaries, it's not just about her. She's actually advocating for her teammates and fellow players like Lexi Hull, who is set to earn $77,669 this season. The reality is that WNBA players don't have nearly as many endorsement opportunities as their male counterparts. Yet, Clark has been nothing but supportive of Hull and her peers, even joking that her social media might soon turn into a Lexi Hull fan page. Given her track record, it's highly likely that Clark will continue to break records, earn substantial sums, and capture headlines for years to come. It's incredible how a short break can refresh someone who's already performing at their best. I was very pleased to see Caitlin Clark honored as the AP Player of the Week. While there have been other weeks where her performance was equally impressive, this recognition is still very significant. The fact that it comes from the Associated Press rather than the WNBA adds extra credibility. However, I am somewhat conflicted because I believe Kelsey Mitchell also had a strong case for earning the award this week. Her consecutive strong performances highlighted her skill and determination, especially given the doubts about her condition earlier in the week. It would have been nice to see Mitchell receive recognition, as it would emphasize her growth and the impact she has made on her team. It's important to note that the Fever are the only team in the league with multiple Player of the Week winners this season, which is a significant achievement. However, Clark's award is well-deserved. She has been nothing short of extraordinary throughout the entire season, and this recent acknowledgement only serves to further highlight her incredible talent and dedication to the game. While I might have personally leaned towards Mitchell for recognition this particular week, it's difficult to overlook the consistent excellence and influence Clark has brought to the court. Despite her undeniable star power and significant presence in the league, Caitlin Clark is unlikely to secure the WNBA award, mainly because she only participated in 2 games during the opening week. Although she remains one of the league's most prominent and admired players, the award is likely out of reach for her this time. Meanwhile, Kelsey Mitchell's position with the Fever appears to be firmly secured. The team has the ability to retain 6 players, and given her current outstanding performance, there's virtually no chance they would consider parting ways with her. Mitchell's contributions have been vital, and it's clear that she remains an integral part of the team's future plans. As we wrap up, it's clear that Caitlin Clark's influence on the basketball court is nothing short of extraordinary. Her record-breaking performances and undeniable talent are not only drawing comparisons to legends like LeBron James, but also pushing the WNBA into the spotlight like never before. Whether it's her impressive shooting skills or her ability to pack arenas, Caitlin Clark is changing the game in more ways than one. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Caitlin's impact and the WNBA's response. Drop your comments down below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more exciting sports content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.